This matter does come on for hearing on the state's motion for forfeiture of bond due to the defendant's failure to appear March 29th and August 2nd, 2020. How does the state wish to proceed on its motion to forfeit?
Since the bondsman's brought her in and turned her in, we'll withdraw the motion for forfeiture, but we'd like her taken into custody. The bond is currently set at $30,000 cash or professional surety.
Your Honor, you object to her being placed into custody.
Ms. Bone, why haven't you been in front of this court since March?
I had not had transportation, and the first court date I missed, I was in the hospital, and the second time was due to the transportation, and I do not have an active phone.
So you knew you had court on those 2 days, you just didn't make it in?
The second one, I was going to find transportation to get there. I'd asked my mom.
So you were able to call your mom and talk about your case, but you weren't able to call the court or your attorney.
I had used someone else's phone.
But you couldn't use someone else's phone to call the court or your attorney.
They would not let me.
What's this person's name?
They were a person I ran into at the gas station. I had met them once.
So somebody rolled into town to the gas station, you saw them, and you asked to use their phone.
And I was like, I need to call my mom for a ride for court, and I should call my attorney. She let me call my mom first, and then she got mad at me when I was almost off the phone with my mom. And she hung up the phone and walked off.
But you couldn't ask your mom to call your lawyer or the court?
I was in the process of asking her before she jerked the phone.
There was not a soul in that would let you use their phone besides this woman unknown to you. Now if I can get the bondsman to come back up and tell me what he was wanting to say.
Once I made contact, I tell them we can do this the easy way or the hard way. If they stay in contact with me, we will get her over here. Didn't have to put her in handcuffs or any of that stuff. She voluntarily came today.
She voluntarily came today, but she didn't come the last 2 times. Well, Ms. Taylor, what troubles me, besides the obvious defendant not appearing, is that the post office says they delivered notice to you of this hearing August 19th at 10:26 a.m. You're just now getting her to me, yet you said she's been in contact. I see that as potentially aiding a felon. That's illegal. It's not your position to decide how long you're going to give them before they come to court. I am ordering that she be taken into custody. I will let your bond of $30,000 stand, although I'm tempted to say no bond until we resolve this. Maybe your bondsman and you've got a relationship where he can trust that you're where you're supposed to be, but you and I don't. I'm not going to trust Mr. Taylor to make your bond again. You better get a different bondsman. Maybe we need to review our list of bondsmen. They need to understand what their roles are. This is totally unacceptable. With that said, we are in recess. Deputies, make sure you take this young lady into custody.